Keep those neon lights going here, Dylan. Let's talk about the Vikings. And after the game, it came to the attention to the media that Vikings, their defensive backs, they blew off their head coach, Mike Zimmer. Now, the plan was to have Xavier Rhodes shadow Jordy Nelson all day in the first half. The result was 9 catches, 145 yards and 2 touchdowns for Jordy at halftime. When the Vikings came out in the second half, Rhodes was stuck to Nelson, and he held him to 2 catches for 9 yards. Now, Xavier told the media after the game that the Vikings had never used that strategy before, and that the whole secondary felt capable of stopping Nelson. And obviously, it didn't work out so well, as you see here. Us as DBs felt like we could handle him. That's how we felt as DBs, that we could stay on our side and cover him. So basically, we eschewed the wishes of our head coach, Mike Zimmer. By the way, there's a bigger story here that we'll get to another time. But for this story, and this legit or not, if they were able to do what Xavier Rhodes had said, is it legit to say that they might have actually won this game?
I don't think so. It would have helped because obviously, Aaron Rodgers was on fire. His number one target, especially early in this game, all through the first half, was Jordy Nelson. That's already, that Jordy and Aaron have that chemistry and have that connection over the years. That's the guy he wants to go to on big plays. When he feels like he's got a mismatch, he goes up over the top. The tricky thing for me is Xavier Rhodes. I mean, do you remember the first 5 games of the season when Xavier Rhodes was shutting down everybody, and Odell Beckham Jr. and Des Bryant, everybody, not Des Bryant, but
Odell Beckham Jr. for sure.
And I forget, there was a list of DeAndre Hopkins, other guys. It was like incredible. Mike Zimmer's a guy I really trust when it comes to defensive scheming.
They shut down Jordy Nelson and the Packers in week 2.
Oh, they did? This is hard. I can't just say, well, if the DBs had this coup earlier and said, yeah, coach, sure. We're doing the opposite. I can't say that then, okay, now it's legit. The Vikings would have won this game. I helped them, but I don't know that the Vikings have enough offensively that they were going to be able to beat the Packers, even if they were able to slow Jordy and Aaron down in the first half.
This is football treason when you do this to your head coach. The last time I recall it is when the Miami Sharks were playing, and Willie Beeman just basically said, I'm not going to follow head coach Al Pacino, and I'm going to do my own thing. And Coach Pacino said, when you don't call the plays that I call, and you don't follow my instructions, you're disrespecting a whole lot of people that came here before you, Steve and Willie Beeman, and you can't do that.
Coach Pacino.
Remember, Coach Pacino is the head coach of the Miami Sharks.
Oh, yeah.
Remember them?
Inch by inch.
6 inches in front of your face. Just saying, you can't. It's football treason. You can't do that. I learned that from Coach Pacino.